What's up, guys, girls? Hope you're doing well. We're back with another live stream. Hope you can make it this evening. Got a lot of stuff to discuss. Let's see if we can actually get this thing going. Let's go.
Hey, here we go, drop that.
And you're back. Welcome back. Welcome, guys. I don't know if the audio is going to be. Hope the audio is good. I just tried to chime in, and it looked a little bit weird, but I am here. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to dive into a couple things that are happening that I feel like are pretty important, and I don't think anybody on the internet really is talking about it, at least on the YouTube world. I know people from the tech world hopefully are taking notes to some things going on. But we wanted to chime in here and see how you were doing. Hope you're doing well. Hope the audio could be at least presentable this evening. And how you doing? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Um, some pretty interesting things are going on. As you guys read by the title, and as I just found out momentarily some time ago, it looks like there's something going on in Kazakhstan with Binance, and this might not come to such a surprise that Binance is creeping into the third biggest mining country in the world, I believe. And I got some charts we can pull up, but this is kind of this phenomenon we've been talking about for a little while, where we know where the hash power is on Bitcoin, right? We know it's in the U.S. We know it's all around the world, but we know that the majority of it's in the U.S., China, and Kazakhstan. So let's tear some of this apart. I just found out about this, so I mean, I hope you guys are excited, like I am. I'm pretty stoked to dive into it. I haven't even looked at it really. I've been trying to give you guys something, delivering something to you, and basically just finding this stuff out for the first time, for like it being breaking news, somewhat breaking news, I guess. But I figure we can dive into it together. So wait to see if you guys are getting down here. I'm gonna check the audio real quick before we get going here. Looks like it's pretty good. Seems like the audio is pretty good in here. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty big news, guys. This is like huge news, actually. We're gonna jump into why. Let me just find something here. Drop it in the comments, guys. I'm just giving everybody a minute to get down here. I think there was something going on with the the live stream. It was kind of like lagging. People weren't getting the notifications, and so let's wait till we can do this the proper way here. Just looking for something specific. We are live, guys. Just remember that when we come on here, we are live. You're welcome to drop it in the chat to let us know. We've been trying to put together a couple different things for variety of audience that we know is out there. So just keep in mind, everything might not be catered to everybody here on the channel, but we try to make it mesh well with the entire crypto community, because we're part of different communities here on the internet. We're not part of just like one community. So it kind of makes sense to try to broadly conceptually understand what's going on with this stuff, why the prices are on the move, essentially. And we'll dive into the prices. Obviously, it's one of the most important things that we look here on the channel is the prices, and why they're going up. Obviously, as the prices increase, we try to figure out why. We try to understand why. We try to understand, is there more behind this than meets the eye? Is there more behind this stuff that people are not talking about? That's what I'm most interested in. I think that's where people find the most value. I mean, you got to look at some of these numbers, guys. Like I said, there's some coins that are moving up for the 24-hour period, identical to the 7-day period, identical to the month period, identical to the 3-month period, and drop it in the chat if your girl's almost off their period. Hopefully that'll be ending up here soon too. So things can be a little bit of a lighter mood, if you know what I mean. So a couple different things here, right in on the prices here, pretty solid here. Noticing some action stuff happening. We got Pancake Swap doing well. I mean, we're looking at $1 billion market cap, 1.15. We were looking at this coin yesterday, and it's some of these coins are rapidly increasing. They're experiencing some stuff here that is to me a little bit different. They're not. They might not be $100 billion market caps, but I mean, Pancake Swap is it's a top DEX. It's if you guys don't know about it, it's a very popular coin, and I don't know if it's everyone's favorite DEX, but I mean they got a lot of stuff going on here. I mean, look at all this stuff. They got all these trading pairs. Let's see if they got Bitcoin Cash, they got Zcash. I don't know if they offer. I don't know if the DEXs offer shielded transactions, but nonetheless, you get what I'm talking about. It's up. It's $1 billion market cap. It's at spot number 78. It stays on the top 100. I think it maybe creep down to the top 200, but a lot of these coins are starting to rise. The ones that aren't meant to be up here, I think we'll find out that like Tezos increasing in price as well. I think we'll find that the coins that are not meant to be on here, probably over the next few weeks, I think will be taking a turn. You know, why is this happening? We don't really, there's not really one specific reason, but we can kind of guess by the momentum building behind crypto at the moment, and the fact that we're technically under the assumption we're in a bull market. I mean, it just doesn't seem so far-fetched here. So like I said, Pancake Swap up over 30%, almost 27% here. I looked into this EtherFi token earlier. It kind of looked a little bit wonky. I really couldn't wrap my head around the idea of what it was really trying to achieve, other than staking and giving a token that has gone down in value and then restaking the token to get another token that's gone down in value. So I really don't, we're going to skip over some of this. Aster, this is kind of trending online. It's up 1,827% already, just in the last few days. I mean, this coin basically, I almost feel like I'd be doing you guys a huge disservice by even telling you to look into this, but we'll look into it briefly here, just because a lot of, I don't see it. I think we're going to skip it. I don't think it's really worth anything at the moment to us, because, we like to get on coins here on the channel that have not experienced this type gain yet, right? So if you buy this now, what happens? I mean, I don't know. I can't say it couldn't go up, but I think maybe the time to buy it was maybe at 30 cents, right? It seems like a little bit more practical here. It's now 18,000% up. It started listing at 13 cents, 10 cents. So, it's maybe there's money to be made, but we're not going to focus too much on this stuff, because we like to try to, we realize that when the majority of people in YouTube are talking about a specific thing, there's kind of like a reason they're doing that, right? It's like, it's not so hard to figure out. We know that there are, different trading groups that cater to specific YouTubers with, in my opinion, probably a lot of fake subscribers, but do have a lot of subscribers nonetheless, and they cater to these people to try to get them to buy into that they have like the new age crypto on the market. And a lot of times it really just doesn't turn out that way. And we're kind of starting to see this with some of these coins. I don't really know enough about these two to really make a judgment. I'm just saying in generality, we see that a lot of time, and we try to keep our guard up. But nonetheless, drop it in the comments, guys, if you're holding these two coins. We do not know. We do not discriminate. So we just give you our point of view, and then we move on. But Pancake Swap, like I said, is up 27%. It's doing, like I said, doing really well. I'm impressed. I'm glad to see this particular coin kind of creep up here on cryptocurrency theory. We like when we see coins that offer value for a reason, right? Like Pancake Swap, that's its house token DEX coin, and we like to make sure that when we're covering it here on the channel, it makes sense to give it a little bit more attention than just say maybe the meme token of the week or what everybody else is talking about. Because a lot of times, guys, I think we saw from last week, I think we've seen from the weekend, and it only being Thursday with nobody, like people talking about Zcash. You know, if they're not talking about Zcash, I mean, I don't really see, you know, I don't know what they're talking about, right? Like it's pretty clear, right? It's clear as day. If they're not talking about Zcash on a week like today, and they're talking about cryptocurrency, it kind of limits their scope of what cryptocurrency really is trying to achieve, or what cryptocurrency actually is, or where the value proposition comes into play if they're not talking about specific things. It makes you ask yourself why. And of course, we follow. You know, we don't follow like to like you know, a super hardcore, but yeah, we kind of overview the YouTube world to see kind of what the competition is, and like why you know, why would they not be talking about certain things. Mr. Fool, what's going on? Yeah, I did something with the stream. I think I put I instigated notifications on my own stream. No notifications. Interesting. I'll have to figure that out, Mr. Fool. You know, I don't know why you guys aren't getting the stream. We'll look at Monero too. I did see it pumping. Monero, let's jump back out. I'll be back in here, Mr. Fool here. I know you got canned from your job. I think that's what we were talking about last I talked to you. I know you were in the stream last night, but yeah, let me know what's going on with your job there, Mr. Fool, and we'll kind of tune back into the stream here. Like you said, like if a YouTuber, if you guys are following people in the crypto world, and they're not talking about what just happened with Zcash, they're not talking about Binance, BNB coin, and we're gonna go in behind the math on the stream too, because like that's the craziest part about it is we just gained 10% market cap on Binance. Okay, Binance coin, BNB coin, and what's so weird about that is the price that it takes for Binance coin at $1,000 to go to 1,100. That's what's so weird. That's what's so bizarre about it when we start talking numbers. 153 billion. You know, what was this at yesterday? Did we just add 20 billion to Binance coin? I mean, it's not too far to, we almost added 10 billion, right? What's that? It's 1.5, 15, 11, 1. Yeah, so you get my point. Like, we're adding, like, for Binance coin to rise $100. I mean, yeah, you're like, oh yeah, dude, it raised 10%. So what? It raised 7%. But the thing behind that is like the market cap it takes for Binance coin to raise 10%, right? It's at 7%. We were at a little bit there. It's 17% for the week. So you know, you could do the math behind that, how big that number has grown just in the last 7 days, guys. Okay. So we're talking seven. Get my calculator out. Well, if I get my calculator out, I'm gonna mess with the stream. So we'll just leave that alone. But you get my point here, guys. With the price gain at $1,000 to $1,100, the price gain is astronomical. It's not like, you know, we've been talking about Zcash the last couple of days because that's just been, you know, personally impressive. But if we start seeing these type gains creep over into coins like Zcash, or into coins that are, you know, not on people's radar, that are sitting at $1 billion, you know, we're talking massive, like price gains. We're talking like 10 to 20x. And you know, a lot of people will say like, well, how are you coming out with that number? Well, the number's right there. It's basic math. So market cap's up 153 billion. 153 billion. Insane. I don't think people are really talking about this on the internet because, like, I looked and it just like, I'm just appalled by the lack of awareness from like crypto YouTube. Like, these are the biggest numbers we're talking about here on the internet, guys. I mean, we're talking about a top 5 coin gaining 17% in a week with a market cap that is bigger than, like, you know, pretty much like the entire bottom 50 of the top 100. I mean, it's like the number, you got to really find like the number that we're talking about. That's what's so important, is like, not to mention it's 954,000% up. I mean, do you guys remember when Binance coin was way the fuck down here at $8? It's at $8, guys. I remember. Worst missed investment of my life, guys. Worst missed investment. You talk about you talk about an investment that you miss. Like, and considering it was like much lower too, it was like it was 20 cents. It's like if we would have only known, right? You always like people are always looking for like the best trade, but like if we only knew, um, knew this before it happened, right? With all these coins, but Binance guys, like I said, ripping on the charts. I mean, I wish we could figure out. We'll dive more into it. I'm just kind of waiting. I know Mr. Fool said that nobody's getting the alert, so we're kind of like just kind of chilling a bit before, before people get down here. But we're having a good time. We're chilling, doing our thing. But man, like I just it's crazy, man. It's the amount of gains that we're talking about for these coins to rise this much. People are just, and to not be talking about it. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. Yeah, Dogecoin was my worst personal one, but the one that I missed out on is Binance Coin. I mean, still, I mean at under $8, to miss that type of gain is absolutely just crazy. It's just like I remember like it was yesterday. It was at $8. But anyways, guys, I wanted to jump into a specific topic. I guess I at least thought it was pretty interesting when I clocked in and saw Binance Coin up. I immediately wanted to know why. And as I was scrolling down, I noticed it was getting some action here. Right, it's getting some action here about the this thing, right? This thing that's going on, and I got to look more into it. Like I told you, I just found this out. It looks like they launched a stable coin. Binance secures Kazakhstan license, launches a stable coin, and adds BNB. So Binance is kind of like going around the world to countries that it finds value in and launching stable coins, which is kind of interesting, right? And then they're launching these stable coins on BNB. It's increasing the price of BNB. Basically building a token on BNB, I guess similar to how Ethereum would build a token, and some of these other stable coins are built out using smart contracts. So drop it in the comments, man. Let me know more about this. I mean, Kazakhstan strengthens its national crypto initiative. Pretty huge news, and we'll jump in why. I'll give you a little preview there on the screen of why as we start looking at some of this stuff. Yeah, I mean, Kazakhstan alone, guys, has triple the amount of mining going on as Russia, which is pretty crazy. It's got more than double the amount of mining as Canada. Just to give you an idea, I mean, a lot of people don't understand why it's so important. Like, we're going to jump into a little later. I don't want to spoil alert everything, but there is meaning behind and kind of what the bigger picture is here with Binance kind of creeping into its neighbor in China, which is, we all know Binance is a Chinese company. The founders are Chinese. It's not a Chinese company. I stand corrected there. But you know what I mean. And we know that CZ has ties to China. Jihan Wu. We know like there's big players out of China that are crypto enthusiasts and some of the most important people in the crypto world, right? I mean, I guess enthusiast is lacks its luster to how important these people really are. Think if you guys don't know who CZ is, well, the screen we're looking at is owned by Binance. He basically is the founder of Binance, and it might come off. Some people are like, "Duh, dude," but like some people don't know this. He's like literally like one of the top, I would say probably top 5 people in crypto in the entire world. Probably closer to top 2 or 3 past Satoshi. I mean, you could go down the list and maybe rearrange the list, but definitely the top 5 in the entire world. And advanced tokenization backed by a $1 billion reserve and meet growing demand. Neutralizes a security breach. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on Binance. Looks like Binance quickly neutralizes a security breach. And I mean, Binance, guys, is as you know, CZ got out of prison a couple months back. I think it was maybe a year ago now. Maybe a year ago now, he did his prison sentence. Damn, time flies. Let's see. So we can find here. A lot of the altcoins, people in CoinMarketCap, the community are putting a lot of bullish votes out there, guys. Just to let you know, bullish. So just to let you guys know, doing some big things here, and you know, it's definitely happened. We need to maybe be more active on this coin market cap. You know, since I'm banned from Twitter X, maybe we should start taking more interest in coin market cap. It seems to be like a really growing thing that we've kind of sat on the sidelines of on that we might get into. Let's pop into the chat here, see if more people have arrived. Like I said, guys, hope you're doing well. Hope you're liking the live streams coming back. We're trying to bring them back kind of slowly but surely, and you know, obviously, we'll try to ramp it up here. And on my days that I have available, my nights, we'll probably keep them at the night streams for now, just because the mornings I got I got a life, you know. Believe it or not, guys, I do have a private life outside of this world, but a lot of it. Me quotas merge mining with Litecoin. Wow, I didn't know that, Mr. Full. We'll have to look into that. Thanks for the ideas, man. You're always giving me good ideas to look into. I hope you get on your job here soon. Hope you're able to secure that. And you know, Mr. Full, guys, he's one of the moderators. If you don't know, I think you're a moderator, Mr. Full. I don't know. I know you remember you declined. I think I made you a moderator anyway. So basically, guys, I mean, this is a pretty huge deal. Just in a nutshell, it's for a coin to raise 17% like Binance Coin at over $100 billion market cap, the amount of money it takes to do that, if we could think of that money as capital flowing into markets, or maybe money that's somehow already there in a very secure form, already in that particular market or in the broader crypto market funneling into it. We can kind of theorize, and it leads us down like a philosophical debate on how much it really takes to move that needle on those coins. But nonetheless, the coin has really ramped up, and it doesn't really negate the fact that we only see the number, right? We see only the number there. We see it at $152 billion market cap. You know, it's like right behind Tether. Like, I mean, what are we gonna do when Binance Coin is worth more than like you know, Tether and XRP combined? I mean, I think it has that potential. That's the scary part. Is I think that Binance Coin and just Binance in general, the market cap is you know, it's definitely been on the top 5, top 3 for a while. You know, it goes in between a couple ranks here, but it's you know, it's really, I don't want to say surprised me, but it's really proved itself over you know, the time it's been around, right? I mean, it's something that we can't deny here. I mean, it was still at over $200 most of the bear market. I mean, even in 2022, we were still staying relatively high. You know, it's a 4x from where it was at, now maybe a 5x, and we're just maybe getting going here. You know, no promises, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty impressive, right? And we're gonna look at more of the hash power and some of that thing now that people are getting down here. Mr. Full, Monero is up 14%. Bitcoin Cash creeping in. Oh, Bitcoin Cash just hit over $600. We made a little video the other day. We kind of noticed that Bitcoin Cash. Let's take a peek at it here. Looks like it might be coming out of this this little, I don't want to call it a slump because it's not really a slump. Bitcoin Cash has actually been doing very impressive over the last couple months in terms of like its trajectory. Like, we were looking at this trajectory from like back in December where we hit around the same level. We kind of seem to be like, Bitcoin Cash seems to be hitting resistance at around 600 to 640 US dollars. But I think given the fact we're at a $12 billion market cap once again, and I had the snapshot pulled up back a couple, I think 2021, you know, $600 is a pretty important level, I feel like, for Bitcoin Cash, right? I feel like if it could break out of this $600 level, you know, it could experience maybe a jump past the $2,000 level, maybe even upwards to the $3,000 level, because like the charge up specifically for Bitcoin Cash, I think that's like what I'm looking at the most, is this jump to 620 in December, which we know it went a little bit higher. it was very abrupt. Like it jumped, and then it jumped again. This one has been like it's been jumping, the price falls down, it consolidates, it goes up again. It's been more bullish. It's been more, to me, looking more like a bullish trajectory. And we'll probably pull up some charts maybe into the weekend as maybe the price hopefully will increase into the weekend. Obviously, maybe do some more in-depth price discovery on Bitcoin Cash. But it is once again hitting over 600 US dollars. Pretty resilient considering people that I know in my personal life got in at $92, somewhere down here. I think they even got in at 84. I know somebody that I was talking with, and I hope you're still enjoying Bitcoin Cash and the gains that you've experienced, because like I know people that were buying down here, and they went in with like a pretty sizable amount, and and obviously, we're up 500%. It's not a lot of times people invest in something and then it goes up that fast, that quick. But for the case of Bitcoin Cash, it actually has. That's the crazy part. So, I had some people guys actually reach out past couple videos and just like kind of thanking me and everything like that. And, appreciate me bringing back the lights. I did want to take a minute. A lot of people wonder how they can help the channel. What is the idea behind what we're trying to do here? And I guess the idea has always been the same, but I did want to make a little, maybe a quick little halfway break in here. If you want to help the channel out, I think I got something for you. So check it out. What is up? What is good? I hope you're enjoying the live stream. I wanted to take a moment to let you guys know, as you're enjoying the live stream, that there is several ways that you can help the channel and help the community that we're trying to build here on cryptocurrency theory reach a broader audience. And obviously the obvious ones are like and subscribe, but past that, what you can do is you can share the videos on Twitter X, a platform that I've been banned from for several years due to what I think is some BS. But also here on the screen, guys, I have a couple different coins that I personally love, and I hope that you love too. And if you would like to donate any cryptocurrency, guys, just know that as a cryptocurrency enthusiast, this is the best thing that you can do to support the channel. Watching the videos, liking the videos, sharing the videos, that's great too. But at the end of the day, there's nothing more exciting for me is when I get a crypto payment. And if you do give a crypto payment, throw it in the chat to let me know that you sent the payment so I can give you a personal shout out, because it means a lot. It's a lot of fun, which is the whole reason I got into cryptocurrency in the beginning. Was it's a whole lot of fun getting those crypto coins and then holding them and stacking them and that kind of thing. Because every crypto I get, guys, I think of it like a wall. Every brick that I lay on that wall, I intend for them to stay there. So if you see your favorite cryptocurrency on the screen, or if maybe there's one that's not on the screen, let me know because I'd like to add it to the screen. And let's get back to the live. Let's go. And you're back. So just a quick little thing. A lot of people have been wondering how they could support the channel. I know we got the membership here for $500. We've yet to have anybody obviously join. It's kind of up there for whimsical purposes. I could always lower it, but I'm not trying to milk people in the community here for, $1 or $2. I can simply just put the QR code up there on the screen. And if people want to, send a crypto payment, that's a hell of a lot better than YouTube keeping part of my membership fee and, me trying to squeeze people out of the channel here for, small micro payments or anything like that. So I thought I'd add that to the channel here. So let me know if you guys can send those payments. We do get them, like I said. I want you to drop it in the comment, and we'll give you a personal shout out and potentially a coin review, because all the coins that I put it in that little video right there are all coins that I personally love. I'm into these coins. I'm like, actually, it's not like we just have a bunch of coins or meme tokens or anything like that. Not really what we're about here on the channel, but just thought I'd give people an opportunity since people had asked how they could support the channel here. So, like I said, guys, you guys watching Cryptocurrency Theory. I hope you're doing well this evening. And if you missed the live, we'll try to figure out why we're not getting the alerts. I know it's a big thing when you go on YouTube and you thought that you saw that we were live and you could have been there live, but because you didn't get the alert, you were sitting there strolling on something much less important. But I'm sure within time we'll fix some of the little quirks and things that are kind of acting out here on the channel. Let's pop back in here. It looks like Pancake Swap, since we're on here, is going up a little bit more. Looks like Binance Coin is kind of at that very impressive level. Let's take a look at Monero. I know that Mr. Full had brought Monero up. Let's look at some stuff here on the log chart. And it's always important, guys, to remember, you always see me here on the charts kind of switching back and forth. Like, you guys see me here, I'll kind of say, oh, yeah, see, we're doing not too bad. You see where we're going. But it really is true to look at crypto specifically in a log chart because it is a more volatile market. It's more of a, it's just a very fast moving, aggressive, volatile market. So I feel like it does make a lot of sense to not get so caught up in the price fluctuations. I feel like zooming out a lot of times for a lot of specific coins, the log chart makes a lot more sense. And obviously, we can tell if a coin, we're not following every coin and giving you that formula saying, oh, just look at the log chart, everything will be okay. Obviously, I could pull up a coin that I personally lost like quite a bit of money on. But yeah, let's actually not do that. There'd be no point. But the log chart does give you kind of an overview a little bit better, and it kind of shows kind of the trajectory of specific coins that we're talking about here on the channel, and why we choose to place ourselves in these coins, more than for the variety of reasons. We can actually just look at the price, and it dictates enough on why we're in this stuff, why we want to move into specific purchases and support certain communities, and hold a personal amount of this coin for what it actually stands for, right? So I saw another coin I wanted to take a peek at, and you guys just bear with me here. Let me get it up here on the screen for you. Like I said, if you are live here, we are very happy you're here. We are very happy that you're deciding to join us this evening. We are happy that we're part of this stuff. We're very happy for that. But yeah, it's it's a pretty big thing. It's a pretty big thing, and yeah. So just wanted to check something here. So I wanted to pull up a coin that we've talked about. I think it's been maybe some time. I don't think it's been recent we've talked about it, but I saw it up on Coin Market Cap, right? And this coin, if you were back in the rally of 2017, repeating, you have received reports from the Verge team that withdraws are. So is anybody still in this coin? It's up 98,298%. It's a lot of percentage points up, what you say? It's up as much as Binance coin. Spot 347. Is anybody still in Verge at all? Is there anybody that watches the channel that's into Verge Crypto XVG? I don't know that anybody is into this coin anymore, but I did see it up on World Coin Index. I feel like we should look at it. It's been a while, I guess. Is what I'm trying to say is we haven't looked at it in a while, and as you guys remember from the last or two rallies ago, and I wanted to look up something specific here, and yes, Verge is a private coin. Okay, Verge is considered a privacy coin because it's designed to obscure the user's IP address and transaction details, making them difficult to trace. It achieves this by integrating networks like Tor and I2P and using stealth addresses to provide optional privacy features for its users. Now, I also was looking at something with Verge. Originally it's a fork of Peercoin. It's like one of the first crypto coins that ever came to be. It was originally branded as Dogecoin Dark. After 2016, it was rebranded to Verge XVG token, and it transitioned to the Bitcoin Codebase, which is its current foundation. The name Dogecoin Dark was in honor of the Dogecoin community, but the project did not have any direct technical connection with Doge itself. I thought I thought I was, I was looking at Verge at one point, and felt like it was. I guess it was I mean, I just read it. I mean, it's a fork of Peercoin, but focus of privacy. Verge primary goal is to provide privacy and anonymous transaction by interface integrating blah blah blah. Yeah, I think this is where we were wrong. Here's a proof that Verge is a Dogecoin fork. You can the users are both picked to get very clearly. Verge could copy Doge is just one of hundreds. So this is like years back. I mean, I guess we're maybe talking about old news, but the coin's still going. The coin's still around. So I mean, I don't feel like it's necessarily old news. It's just not news that anybody on the internet's talking about, which is it's a privacy coin. It's up today. Let me see if I can get anything off the internet that's relevant. There was apparently a significant blockchain reorganization event in the past, potentially causing a substantial loss of transactions and balances. More recently, developments include a launch of an ERC20 token to leverage Ethereum's ecosystem in 2023, a listing on the Bitcoin exchange on March 2024, and a delisting from Bitfinex May 2024. So it went through a block reorg in late 2018, suffered a major blockchain reorganization. Let me pull this stuff up for you in case you can read it. But I mean, it is interesting because it was up earlier today. It's related to time sex exploit of the Verge 5 mining algorithms, though it was a time warp attack and not a traditional 51 attack. CoinMarket verifies. So, I mean, it looks like this coin. Obviously, we talked about it. This was the coin that they were taking for payments on Pornhub. Remember, I was on a live stream a couple years ago, and I was naked because it was up like four. I don't know how many percentage points. There's a video out there where I basically was just on YouTube in support for Verge by sitting there naked doing a live stream or something like that. I guess something like that. It looks like the coins had a lot of drama, I guess. But I made a lot of money on Verge, guys, just by jumping in, not knowing what I was doing back in the day. And it was something I bought off credit card. Looks like it's already came down. My God. Yeah, look, it pumped up. Let's pull it up on World Coin Index and just see here briefly. I saw it up earlier today, but I guess it's already came back down. And that's a lot of times how these coins look. 25% down on Verge Crypto. It basically spiked back up, and then it's just, I mean, it's crazy, man. Like, this coin is still even around. Let's see what people are saying about it. It's still on Binance, and barely doing any volume. Only 21 million. Most of the volume's happening over there. Mexi, HTX, BR. But I mean, it helps to kind of, it's like recognizing like Shiba Inu on the Verge. It's like recognizing words with the word Verge in it, but it has nothing to do with the actual coin itself. Verge surges 31%, but sharp swings, watch out, resistance. So they're kind of like just the typical stuff here. Yeah, I mean, it's originally a fork of Peercoin, renamed Verge, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I mean, is there anybody on the channel still holding this coin? Or is there people, oh, shit. All right, we're popping out of Verge here. Drop it in the comments if you're holding Verge at all. If you're interested in Verge at all. What did I just see there? Was that 306 million highest volume? Dash is highest volume now? The fuck? This must be for the top 200 coins. It's up 64% for the week. I think Dash coin has a lot of room to run, guys. And yes, the volume has very much picked up on Dash coin. Wow, it's actually a lot more to see. Yeah, Dash, the volume on Dash, guys, has done a 10x, just to let you know, in the last few days. We went from a 24-hour volume at $20.91 to upwards of 400 million. So, I mean, again, you never can really say with actual 100% certainty that The volumes are indeed, accurate as they're claiming, but that is a massive, massive surge, guys. That's a 10x in volume. So I would say Dash Coin, people were kind of like, doubting this coin and saying, oh, Dash is dead, Dash is dead. We made some consistent videos ongoingly. But if you look at the log chart, it does not look like Dash Coin is dead at all. I mean, it looks like we could take one little leg up and we could very much, just like we did from here to from 10 to $100, we could go from 300 to potentially $400 or $500 relatively quickly by the log chart, because we're looking at how volatile this thing is over time, right? That's kind of the thing. So I'm going to pull that back. I'm going to go back to main thing on CoinMarketCap, because when I see those little things, I got to see what the volumes really are here. I need to figure out a way to see. Let's see here. Volume change. Let's do 15% to 300%. Can we do that? Let's just apply that and see here. Hour volume. I don't even know where it's doing it. 24-hour. So, wow, I guess, yeah, the volumes have picked up on BNB. We were just able to do that. Setting the filter here to 15 to 300% volume. Where is that giving me a... see if we can go to page 2 and see if Dash is on it, because I know that Dash is not on page 1. So let's just see here. Maybe I got to reset it here. Let's put this a little higher. Volumes, networks, categories, market caps. All right, I'm not seeing Dash pop up there, so I don't know what that was saying, but I mean, 60% is a massive, massive gain on a volume. I don't know why it's not coming up here. Is Dash literally not on the top? Let's see here. Where's Dash at? So drop into the comments, guys, and let me know. Hope you're doing well, like I said. We're on... oh, wow. Dash is on the top 143. Let's see where we're at here on the volume. Okay, now it's letting me do the volume. Let's see here. Wrapped volume. Wrapped BNB is number 1. That's not surprising. That's interesting. Let's see what's let's do any 24-hour. And the volume has really picked up, guys, on a lot of these coins. We're gonna figure out how to use CoinMarketCap, guys. I feel like I've missed the missed my opportunity to kind of grow with CoinMarketCap and learn some of the cool stuff that it has to offer. But we're gonna learn it. We're gonna learn it all together here, and jump in on some of this stuff kind of in real time. I don't even see Dash on here. It's like I gotta refresh some of this stuff just to get me back to where I need to be here. Let's check out Dash though. Let's check it out. It's obviously increasing in some areas here. Now I feel like it was just read me the weekly gain. I think that's what it was. But yeah, the volume has increased, guys. I mean, that's still a 10x gain on the volume on Dash. Live here in Cryptocurrency Theory. Like I said, I hope you're checking us out here, because we are live. We'll pop into the chat, see if anybody's arrived. Try to fix that alert too. Right. All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. Looks like people have taken off. Looks like we might have missed our opportunity this evening. But if you're still watching the video, guys, or still watching the live stream, like I said, we really appreciate you guys coming down. We'll talk to you. It's going bedtime for Mr. Full. I think I'm gonna do the same. So we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.
Hey, here we go, drop that.